last guest is a very entertaining, very talented young man. I first saw him in An American Werewolf in London. I thought he was adorable. He is now starring in After Hours, which he also produced. Will you please help me welcome Mr. Griffin Dunne? Oh, well, hello.
Hello.
I met your father in a bookstore.
He told me. He told me.
And everyone was saying, your father's got a bestseller book.
Yeah, it's called The Two Mrs. Grenvilles. It's his first big book.
And nobody was congratulating your father. They were all saying, congratulations on Griffin, on Griffin.
Good,
you know?
good.
Yeah. So I said to him, I read your book and I loved it, just to cheer him up a little bit.
Thanks, yeah.
Was it hard growing up with a father who was so successful in Hollywood?
Well, this is the first time he's really been successful. I mean, before that, he was a film producer.
But that's successful.
Yes, but nothing like, this is the first real gratifying thing in his, I can't speak for him, but I know that this is the most exciting thing he's ever done, writing this book.
So the two of you together then are having great success.
Yeah, it's all timed out at the same time. It's been nice.
Isn't that nice? That's lovely for the family.
Yeah, very nice.
You're very young to have been so successful. I mean, I was expecting you older as a producer, you know what I'm saying? How old are you?
I'm 30.
Yeah, it's a good age.
It's a good
Remember, Kate? Because God knows I don't. And a lot of people now have been comparing you to Dudley Moore.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot.
I love him.
Oh, he's great, but I've been also getting Barry Manilow a lot lately. Do you see that one?
Turns out, no.
And I've been getting most of the rodent community for some reason. I've been getting ferret, squirrel, a gopher. I don't know, in the reviews.
And this is praise.
Well, it's like the way they describe you. It's, you know, with his ferret features and his vicious little teeth. I mean, I always thought I looked, you know, I had no idea.
Do you get upset? Have you had any bad reviews?
I've had a few, but, you know, everybody feels... the movie's been getting mostly good reviews, but every now and then you get a real nasty one. Yeah. And you can't believe. You think that they know you or knew you in some past life and hated you.
Yeah. But the movie's getting great reviews and doing great business, we should say that.
That's true. It's doing very good.
Now, do you have lots of women now that are successful?
No, not lots. No.
What do you call lots?
No, I don't. I've been seeing the same person pretty much for the past 10 months, so...
Who?
Debbie Schwartz. Yep. I got her that cake. It was a little surprise.
Did it hurt to ride bareback?
That was the only uncomfortable part. It hurt like hell.
Would you like a woman to be that flamboyant, to be that romantic?
Yeah, at first. But I think I wouldn't want her to keep topping herself all the time. I think once would be enough.
Yeah. Like, we had the gentleman that wrote Marilyn Monroe book last night, and she used to walk around with nothing on and a mink coat, which I think is just so showbiz. You know, if you're in a cold climate. Now, what about your girlfriend? Are you serious with her? Are you a good boyfriend?
I am pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm not big on gift giving. I don't know why. I know. But I'm a very good listener, and good to talk with. I'm okay. I mean, I'm good for a few weeks.
Now, I was told that you're successful out here, but they said you started in New York, which is why you're a good actor. Did you have it easy or hard getting started? I
had a really hard time. I hated auditioning, and I still hate auditioning. But when one of the first auditions I ever had was going to these open casting calls, and they put ads in the paper. And I went to this casting call, and there were about 500 actors there. You know, maybe not that many, but close to. And this woman, this director, very prominent director, looking director, looked at me and said, "I want you for this part." And we went down and we had coffee, and we talked about what we were going to do with the part and how she's going to make me a huge star. And I looked at her closer, and there was like dirt sort of on her skin. And she had a scarf that went all the way down and it had pizza crust on it. And I looked at her close. It was a bag lady. It was a bag lady, and she, you know, took out an ad in the paper and was just meeting people.
I
got the part.
But they do that in New York.
Oh, anybody could do that. It costs like $20, and you meet 500 actors.
And they were all nice to you.
Oh, yeah. It was a real break at first.
What was your biggest break? Or what was your first break? Your first break as a young actor?
Well, the part... I produced a movie called Chilly Scenes of Winter, and I could not... Huh? Thank you.
You've been producing for a long... That's wonderful.
It was about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And it had a small part in it, which I gave myself. And ever since then, I started to get acting work, so...
What happens when you're wearing two hats, as they say, as the actor and the producer, and you've got to finish the scene by 5 o'clock, and the actor's not getting it?
The actor takes over, and you just get the scene until it's right. And the producer says, the point of this movie is the acting. So as long as the performance is good, you know, take as long as need be.
How did you have the guts to start producing?
Well, I had two partners, Mark Metcalf and Amy Robinson, and the three of us were actors, and none of us were working a hell of a lot. So we optioned this book, Chilly Scenes of Winter, and we just wanted to, we weren't getting acting work, but we wanted to be in show business. So it was, we just did it. We learned as we went along.
If you had to choose between acting and producing, only could do one, and you're successful now in both, what would it be?
I wouldn't choose, but...
But if you had to choose...
Okay, gun is to my head.
Gun to your head.
I would probably... I would say acting. That's what I originally wanted to do.
And what kind of acting? Just...
all kinds. I'd like to cast myself, still be the producer, and give myself great parts.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have to sleep with yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you're sleeping with yourself
couch
anyhow.
by myself.
Right. We'll be right back after this message of interest. So please stay tuned.